Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhamad Rasyidi. I'm from Semantics A3 class, and in this video I'm going to review two videos that given by Mrs. Noor Chandra. So without any further ado, let's get started to the review. So in brief, the first video was talking about word semantics or lexical semantics, which consists of reference and sense. For example, we have sentence, watch out for the dog. The dog the dog here has a reference to a dog, and the object, which is the dog, called referent. So from this, we can conclude that reference is speaker's act to show the intention of the speaker. The question is, how can we understand the phrase the dog without any chance to see a dog in real situation? When we hear phrase the dog, we would think about a mental image that represent what we think dog is, and it's called a concept. Concept is what we call sense. So basically, sense is image in our mind about something that pop up after we heard the phrase. From this sense, we determine which object that suit with the image that we think. Next, we have the semiotic triangle, which means the meaning of this, I mean the semiotic triangle that first introduced by Ogden and Richards in 1923, which means the meaning of meaning. So the semiotic triangle explains to us how we get the meaning. The phrase "the dog" called linguistic expressions. The linguistic expression denotes an object in the real world. What we meaning denotes is linguistic expression stands as a signal that signifies the object in the real world. This is called denotation. Anything could be linguistic expression, but not all linguistic expression is a referring expression. Just word that has function to refer is included as referring expressions. After that, we have constant reference. What is constant reference? Basically, constant reference is any linguistic expression that everyone think about the same think about the same thing, exactly the same thing. Example, we have moon. If we say moon, we have exactly same thing in same image in our mind that that reference of moon is an actual moon in the sky, like that. Another case like constant reference is no physical reference, such as function word like the, in, is. Next, abstract notions like love, hate, idea, and myth creatures or people, such as unicorn. The third case is one expression can pick out multiple reference. Uh, one expression can pick out multiple reference in the real world. Example, if we have 10 female students in a classroom and you have the linguistic expression the girl, it could be Mary, it could be Sarah, it could be Sally, or else. The last is multiple expressions that all of them multiple expression that all of them pick out the exactly same object. Example, we have Donald Trump, we have the President of United States, we have the star of Apprentice show. All of those expression are referred to same person in real world, Donald Trump. That's all from the first video. Let's get to the second video. The second video was talking about reference, which is reference have two branch, denotational theory and representational theory. Both of them have related with the semiotic triangle. First, we talk about denotational theory. Denotational theory is a direct relationship between linguistic expression or words and the object in the real world. In brief, meaning equal denotation. So basically, we can conclude that semantics equal denotation because we know exactly the meaning that we denotes, such as proper name that denotes individualist, common nouns that denotes sets of things or objects in real world, verb that denotes actions. All of this called formal semantics. In previous video, there was cases that some words have no physical reference, such as unicorn. It has no physical reference. So if meaning equals denotation and denotation was 0, the meaning also be 0. But here we have an image of unicorn in our mind, and it called sense, and its sense determines the suit object. This is the solution of this case and other similar cases, and it called representational theory. Basically, in representational theory, meaning equal sense or concept. We could determine the object by relating the image in our mind with the object in real world that have similar characteristic. So, like we never see a unicorn, but we know an image of unicorn in our mind, and it could determine the object like that. So that's all my review in this video. Thank you very much for your attention. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See ya.